Residents in the eThekwini metro are concerned that the city's drainage system has worsened the flooding situation. The provincial government says 20 people have died over the past 2 months due to widespread flooding. For more on this, we cross now to Nonhlakanipho Magwaza, who's standing by for us in Durban. Thanks very much, Nonhlakanipho. Tell us what's happening where you are.
Good afternoon, Nompo, and to the viewers at home. We did go around eThekwini municipality and surroundings, and what we saw from what happened yesterday, the roads have been cleared in some areas, while in other areas you could see that there are still puddles on the road. Since the last week Tuesday floods, yesterday's rain also contributed, where emergency services had to go inside people's homes to evacuate them because water was gushing inside their homes, so they had to go and assist and evacuate them. However, we did go around today and we spoke to a couple of business people, a couple of residents, where we could see in videos that cars were submerged underwater at Quarry Road, and the businesses are saying that they are blaming the municipality with regards to this because they are not maintaining their infrastructure. But however, we do have the eThekwini Mayor, Mr. Cyril Xaba, who will be answering to these allegations that the municipality is not necessarily doing any maintenance of their infrastructure. Mayor, we did go around and spoke to people. They are blaming the municipality, saying that these floods would not have happened had the municipality done maintenance for sewer pipes and sanitation, water and sanitation. What is the stance of the municipality?
Well, I start by saying that the city has, over the period of 8 to 10 years, experienced heavy floods. And of course, these events have been both fatal and catastrophic, and claimed many lives of many of our residents. And flooding during storms is related mainly to the size of the storm event and the capacity of our storm water system, as well as the nature of the debris carried by the storm water into our storm water system. In eThekwini, the storm water systems are designed to cope with a 1 to 10-year storm event, of course at critical points. The 2017, 2019, 2022 and 2023 floods were greater than 1 to 100 year flood in certain parts of the city. In certain areas, the flooding events in 2024 and 2025 have exceeded 1 to 20 to 1 to 40 years. And you can see that the intensity has really caused great damage to our infrastructure. Our people are on the ground trying to solve the problem, but of course, each time when there is a flood, our infrastructure gets disrupted somewhat, and each time we have to go back to deal with the damaged infrastructure. Let me say, there's backlog, we are aware, but it's caused by the irregularity of the flooding in our city.
With the recent floods, Mayor, from last week and the ones we experienced yesterday, have you had the chance to assess how much damage has been done around the city?
Well, like you know that we had 2 floods in the recent, in about a week. Our team are on the ground currently assessing the damage and the full financial impact of the damage. And of course, I must say that they have been working day and night to ensure that our roads are passable, because that's that's quite urgent. And what is another also urgent is to ensure that families that are affected are rescued or relocated to places of safety, and then all other things follow. I must say that our team are now working on new designs that take into account now the new climate change conditions in our country. As I said, those we have now, we're taking into account a 1 to 10 flood happening, but now we get 1 to 100, and in some cases 1 to 20 things happening at the shortest interval, things that we had never planned for, but this time around we'll start to look at that as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you.
That was eThekwini Mayor Mr. Cyril Xaba saying that there are plans by the municipality to look into upgrading their infrastructure or looking at a new system to deal with these recurring rainfalls, heavy rainfalls, because this is a new norm for them. And he is saying that they are on the ground working in unclogging and fixing infrastructure. He is also saying that with the constant rains that we are experiencing here in the province, there are some infrastructure damages that they cannot see up until another heavy rain comes along and completely destroys that infrastructure. He is saying that they are on the ground assessing the situation, but all roads are clear around eThekwini. Back to you in studio, Nompu.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Nonhlakanipho Magwaza.